How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today we're going to take a look at the crypto market, take a look at something that you have to be careful of, something that you have to watch out for from the whales, and take a look at a crypto that is dumping really quickly right now, and that's Phantom. So we're going to go through some of the top news, look at what people are doing, what you should be doing, and what AI is even telling us to do in crypto. So if you guys don't mind hitting the like button, subscribe button, I appreciate that. While you're down there is a link to FTX. It's one of the best platforms out there to start buying and selling crypto. And they have a really easy to use interface. They're giving you 10% off your trading fees when you use that link. And when you trade $10 or more, you have a chance at a free crypto. So they're also giving back to Ukraine, which is pretty cool, giving them $25 if you're a Ukrainian citizen. So if you want to go try out a really good app that's very cheap, that gives you rewards, and is giving other people help in a time of need, you can check out the link underneath the video. Now, the crypto market, it's down a little bit. It's down a little bit. It's basically sideways for the day. Yesterday, we did see some red in the market, and today we even hit about $38,000 on Bitcoin, but we've bounced up. Now, some cryptos are doing better than others. Obviously, Bitcoin not moving as much as some cryptocurrencies, but when you go down the line, there's one that's highly affected right now, one that's falling down pretty drastically, and that's Phantom, down to $1.44. So first of all, let's cover that. What is happening with Phantom? Well, first of all, their total value log drop from 12 billion to 7.5 just in a few days. Now, the reason for this, the reason why it's plunging right now is because Andre Cronje is perhaps one of the best known developers out there, and he's known from his work from Phantom and Yearn Finance, also Solidity, also a new exchange, and he is kind of a rock star developer, and he just reported that he is going to leave the crypto space. I think a lot of these developers probably get burnt out, right? Especially when you're kind of famous too, and you're getting all this feedback all the time, people thinking that you're trying to rug pull them, people wondering why this or that isn't working. So again, he's been working on Phantom, Yearn Finance, Solidly, and because he is leaving, people are dumping. They think that since he's such a star in DeFi, they think that because he's leaving, that they should go dump their tokens. However, someone said on Twitter, people just don't understand. Andre hasn't been working on YearnFi for a year. And even if he did, there's still 50 full-time developers and 140 part-time contributors to back things up. And the way he phrased things made it sound like he was just pulling the plug on a lot of these projects. Now, I understand why people would think that, because when you go to Solidly, it says the service is no longer going to be available after April 3. This source is open source, so anyone that would like to continue hosting the service is welcome to. So there's been a lot of fear in the market, and has caused a lot of people to take their money out of Phantom, and has caused a lot of people to just be really scared about what's going on going forward. And first of all, I do hold Phantom. I did not sell when this happened. I think a project is bigger than one developer, and when you look at the total value locked divided by the market cap, it's still at a really good place. 7.54 billion is locked up, and the project is only about 3.6 billion in market cap. So still a 2 overall, which is much better than a lot of the other cryptocurrencies. But I don't think one developer leaving is going to change everything about the crypto ecosystem. Now, with that in mind, though, I realize that this is a higher risk cryptocurrency than something like Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is the most decentralized, probably the safest crypto out there. A lot of people like to knock it because it doesn't have NFTs and stuff like that, but honestly, I think it's by far the safest out there. It's the most decentralized, most widespread, it's the most well-known, it's the largest market cap, and people just feel differently about Bitcoin than every other cryptocurrency. There's a reason why there's Bitcoin and there are altcoins. Now, with that being said, people are sniping up Bitcoin right now. If we look last night, we had a dump. It fell about 2% within 40 minutes or so, and it got sniped right back up. So whales dumping, liquidating people. This is why I'm talking about manipulation. This is what the whales want you to do. They want you to be leveraged so that way they can dump, cause liquidations. So they sell at, let's say, 39 or so to force it down, cause liquidations down to 38.8. or something like that. So that might not sound like a lot of money, but if you're doing this, once a month and you're doing it with hundreds or thousands of Bitcoin, you can make a lot of money doing that. So they sniped it right back up to 39.5. Now that was last night. If we look here, we had another one this morning and it was a little bit longer, but you can see people sniped it right back up at 38,000. They want Bitcoin. They want it as the reserve asset. They want it as a safer, I'd say a safer way of holding your wealth than maybe some of the other currencies in the world right now, right? With everything that we're seeing right now, Bitcoin has a ton of value statements, or a ton of value just from a seizure resistance standpoint and from, I suppose, a technology standpoint, mass adoption standpoint, a bunch of other reasons to like Bitcoin. So people are sniping it up. Now the question is, what do you do? What is the best way to go about this market? Right now, I'm buying Bitcoin. I'm doing something known as dollar cost averaging. And what's funny is, this is a new article. I covered it maybe yesterday or the day before on Cointelegraph, but an AI Bitcoin trading bot was taught how to buy Bitcoin. And the thing that it found after running all these different simulations was to hodl. That was the best way to gain more and more Bitcoin over time. So the best option is just to buy and hold long term. The bot concluded the best move is just to buy as soon as possible and never sell. Now I'm dollar cost averaging. Part of that is just psychology, right? I could put all my cash in crypto right now, but I like having the freedom. I like having the freedom of having some money on the sidelines to snipe in case we do fall down. We are in unprecedented times, so I just feel a little bit more comfortable dollar cost averaging, but over time probably would be best just to throw all the money in there and just let it sit. But that is what I'm doing right now. I think buying Bitcoin makes more sense than buying a lot of other altcoins. Now with that being said, I am buying maybe 10 or 20% in some of these other smaller cryptocurrencies, usually staying to these top 5 or 10, but when Phantom falls down like it does now, next time I have dollar cost averaging money coming into my account, I might be picking up some Phantom. Now, of course, I can't give financial advice. You always have to do your own due diligence on whatever cryptos you like and you're investing into, but that's just what I'm doing. So I wanted to give you a little update on Phantom, give you an idea of what AI trading robots are doing, what whales are doing, and tell you what I'm doing. So let me know your thoughts on this underneath the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know if there's a specific crypto you want me to cover, especially if it's in the top 50 or 100, not some crap that bots are just pumping. So let me know in the comment section below. Definitely check out the link underneath the video to FTX, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.